Hey guys, this is AuspiciousAussie and welcome back to another episode of my New York Red Bulls Football Manager 13 series. In the previous episode, I left you with a live comm against, and I've forgotten again, was Chicago. We've only had two games in between then and now, of course. We are versing Seattle at home today in the live comm for this episode. But we managed a 0-0 draw against Chicago in the previous episode. If you haven't watched it, go and check it out, although it's not really that interesting. We then faced Montreal Impact away in Canada. I mean, we had a stretch of 5 away games here, which was pretty brutal. But we managed so far to not lose 4 in a row. We're unbeaten in 4, sorry, that's what I should say. We beat Montreal 1-0. 65th minute, Boltadano, after we had got red-carded because Moa picked up his second yellow from a dive in the penalty area. McDonald, man of the match, beasted it at our back line. We then faced Philadelphia away again at the PPL Park, and as you can see, we managed a 1-1 draw, but we were behind. In the 4th minute, Prescott scored, and it took us about 64 minutes to get the equaliser that we needed. Mohamed Adel getting it then. Not really much to mention. Greg Webb was pretty poor this game. And yeah, it's not much to talk about apart from that. Like I said in the previous episode, Seattle, in real life, they're a really decent team. They're probably one of the best followed clubs, I'd have to say. Got a lot of fans, and I think they're one of the oldest clubs as well. But as you can see, currently they're not doing very well in the Western Conference. I think they're coming second last. But as you can see, the Eastern Conference, currently we sit in second place. Of course, Houston, they're running away with our conference. So it looks unlikely that we'll be able to finish top this season. But hopefully we can clinch one of these top 3, one of the other 2 spots in the automatic playoff spots. And in the other conference, Real Salt Lake, they're pretty dominant, although it's pretty tight, the first 3. Only 5 points separates first from third. And yeah, Sporting Kansas City sit last of ours, and Dallas sit last in theirs. Los Angeles have also started to come good. They've lost 16 times, but they find themselves in 6th, just 10 points behind, which looks unlikely that they'll qualify, which is a positive, because they do actually have a pretty decent team, which is kind of surprising. I guess they don't have a very good manager or something. I'm not sure. Alright, well, let's get into live comm then, not waste any more time. Today's formation currently sits as Adele up front, Botello right wing, Durkin left wing. Lowicki comes in for the suspended Greg Webb. Calderon starts in the right centre midfield position. Yusefi, as always as well, starts as our defensive midfield today. And we have Caldwell left back, as always, McDonald and Estrada in our centre, and Moha returns from his suspension and gets back his first team spot. In goals today we have Burke. The reason being Arbia did pick up an injury. I think it was 5 weeks, and he's back in just over a week now, so that's perfect. I was thinking about starting Boltadano. He's been in a bit better form than Adele recently, but we all know that Adele can just score a hat-trick whenever he wants, really, if he plays hard enough. So yeah, we're just going to go now. Get straight into it. They've got Nikita Yelovich, the Everton player. And let's just say, play a natural game. The result will come. Definitely need the 3 points here today to try and make sure we can stay in the top 3. Durkin's taken a knock to his conditioning. Durkin. Back to Durkin. Crosses. Adele, shoot! Oh, it's saved. Good save. and Loiki commits a foul. It's a nice early chance, but couldn't convert it. Hopefully we get a few more. Everyone's looking anxious. I don't know why they're looking anxious for. Botello. Back to Adele. It's crossed. Not really bearing any fruit from crosses, are we? Loiki, Durkin. It's cleared. And the as far as Calder on there. Botello down this right side. He'll cross it as well. Adele, shoot! Get in, Adele. Get in, son. This is what I mean. If he wants to play and he wants to turn up, he will score goals. Of course, Perez has lost his first team. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Bloody injury right at the end of the fucking first half. Balsano on. Might bring in Puthi on for Durkin as well. Although it's a bit early. No, we'll do it. Alright, let's go back. Do my team talk. Happy so far. Keep it up. I don't really do that. Make subs at halftime. Obviously I did because of the injury, but and Puthi on. I don't really know why I did that. Obviously conditioning, but Durkin probably could have lasted another 15 or so. Good tackle, Caldwell. Get there. Oh, yeah. End of the highlight. 60th minute. I think we'll keep things how they are. Might bring Perez on for the last 10 or 8 now. So I basically changed my front three. Botello's been in decent form, that's why Perez has been dropped to the bench. And Moa's picked up a knock as well, that's perfect. Got no subs left anyway, so hopefully that's not a big injury. Burt clears it upfield. Perez. Oh. Only as far as Estrada, Calder on. Sefi, Perez down the right. He'll cross it. Bolsonaro. Oh, it was going wide anyway. 90th minute now. Good tackle by Ma. Perez in the box, shoots, and that's 2-0. Get in, Perez. He'll be back in the first team for next game after that nice goal. And Moa, he's on 41% conditioning. What do? They give him the ball. He's fast, but he's not that fast, Baltadano. That's full time, guys. We've managed to pull off a 2-0 victory over Seattle. It's quite a good win. Exactly what I was looking for. Good response from the boys. We're still second, 1 point ahead. So that's good. Let's have a look at the upcoming fixtures. We're almost at the end of the season, guys. Let me see. I think I'll do the usual first game of the month. So we've got DC United away, guys, in the Atlantic Cup or whatever it is. We then have Philadelphia again at home. We've had 2 home games. Oh no, sorry, that was away. That was Seattle. My bad. And I hope you guys join me back for the next episode, which will be against the Portland Timbers, a team I enjoy watching when MLS is on ESPN. They're a pretty decent side. Of course, they only came up from the second division, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, something like that. And yeah, I've been AuspiciousAussie, guys. If you've enjoyed today's video and the 2-0 victory over Seattle, hit that like button. If you've never favorited before, simply go across just above the description and click add to, and then you'll see your favorites. Just click on favorites and it will add the video to the favorites. It really means a lot, and it helps the video out, gets it more recognition, and hopefully more people will be entertained by it. Of course, if you haven't, you can wait for the outro, and there'll be a little subscribe button at the top, or you can just head over to my channel and click the subscribe button over there, which will keep you up to date with all my Football Manager content, guys. I've been Auspicious Aussie, and goodbye.